So pretty much every year we try to float the Gulkana River from Paxon Lake to the Sourdough Creek campground. It's 47 miles of river. It takes about 4 days and 3 nights. We used to do this during hunting season. It was kind of fun, but it wasn't super productive. So lately we've been going in July. Usually the wind is blowing the wrong way across the lake, so we almost always take a motor. The trip starts with us motoring across the lake until we get to the flowing water.
Get him, Pepper. Get the seagull. Go get him.
She's like, what are you doing?
Get the seagulls. Look, you could survive for a week off of those right there. Madison? You got a seagull burrito?
It's kind of an inside joke because I haven't posted the video yet, but there are certain times of the year where we can subsistence hunt almost any waterfowl, including seagull. So we actually do eat them once in a while, but not on this trip. The grayling fishing on the upper part of the river is incredible. We usually stop right here just after the middle fork flows in. Great fishing spot, and it's beautiful this time of year.
Swing it. No, stop reeling. There you go. Swing it into yourself. Grab Mickey. Grab the line, Mickey. Grab the line. And swing it up to him.
That's a
Nice fish. Let me see, Bruce. Hold it up.
Oh man!
Hold out the fin for me, can you? Oh, there it is.
Oh my goodness! This is big! Oh.
We floated this river a lot, so finding campsites isn't hard, but it's kind of hard to keep track of where you're at. But getting kind of late and we're looking for a campsite.
I have your kitchen ready.
I think you should cook them.
You are the fish cook.
No, I don't.
You are the
I'm not
camp.
the fish cook.
When
Look,
it comes
a bunch
to
of
meat
fish.
and camping, it's all you.
You know the best part about the fish thing is that I didn't have to clean them.
They actually volunteered to clean them.
Well, you should volunteer to cook them.
I volunteered for a lot of other jobs. You'll enjoy them more if you cook them.
No, it's not. It works the other way around.
Let's.
After being on the raft all day with everybody, it's probably better that I remove myself from camp a little bit. So I find a nice little quiet fishing spot just upriver, and a little bit into my fishing, I hear something, and so I turn to my right, and there is something sneaking in the grass. So, do I look for the gun,
Here
or
we are in the wild. We found one in its natural habitat. It is a true Alaskan, out doing his true Alaskan things, catching fish for his family of small cubs that we see behind us. This Alaskan is not easily scared by wildlife, although when faced with civilization, he may run. It is best to examine from afar.
What are you doing, Madison?
It's a checkers board, obviously.
Very clearly, a checkers board.
Here, I got the pieces here.
Hunter has. What do we have, Hunter?
Are pieces. There is speckled and solid.
A game of
We should
checkers.
just use wood chips.
This regulation checkerboard here.
8x8.
How do you tell what's a king?
Stack them.
Carve something. I'll scrape them. Or put some charcoal on the right. Yeah, that helps to scrape. Alright.
You gonna live in that?
Yeah? Why? I'm gonna sleep tonight in this thing.
You're gonna sleep in that?
Yeah. Probably won't use my sleeping bag. It's actually pretty hot now.
I might let you sleep in that.
Really?
Yeah, it's okay with me.
Okay.
Gotta have bear spray though.
I'm just gonna remodel that a little and make it bigger.
If there's a bear, don't run into the tent because it'll chase you into there.
Yeah, just stay out here and take one for the team.
Yeah, thanks. Not once more.
That's a nice looking grayling, yeah. Down back. Yeah. Swimming around the bottom of the raft.
My fish face.
I got it! Woo!
Ooh, those two fish jump in as well.
You doing, Pepper? Pepper? What's going on? Okay, you can go back to bed. Gulkana River is a pretty interesting river. When you start, there's almost no water, and then the middle fork flows in, and the water doubles, but it's still pretty calm, pretty easy. Then it turns into a gorge, a canyon, with class 3 to 4 rapids, depending on the water level. So this year it's pretty high. We'll see what it looks like. That sign up on the bank is the sign for the portage. They have a trail that goes up and around the canyon. So if you want, you can get out, and they recommend taking your gear around. When we first started doing this, we used to pack most of our gear around and go through light. Nowadays, we've done it enough where we just kind of tie everything down, strap your life jackets on, and go through. But that said, I always get nervous when I do it. There have been multiple rafts flipped and quite a few incidents involving the canyon. A couple weeks before we went on this trip, there was actually a group that went through, and when they hit the canyon, they got a raft stuck on a rock, and apparently one of the guys spent the night out there on the rock. They lost 2 rafts and 10 oars. So it's really nothing to mess around with if you don't know what you're doing.
Hey, Pepper. That's cold. Oh, snap.
Spin. Sure they're okay. I can't miss it. We're gonna hit it.
You're on video. Here you go. Trip to the Rapids 2020.
Slightly boring so far.
Looking good.
So here's a clip from last year. This was 2020. The water is not as high as it was in 2021. You'll be able to see a difference. Then later, I've got another clip from 2019.
Good girl. You're fine. Good.
Never remember. Oh, it's fine.
Oh, wet.
Don't drop that phone. Holy mackerel, I'm dead. Oh, what? We're all gonna die.
You know, after this part's over, I always wish that we could go back and do it again.
It's not fun. It's scary. This is not fun.
That's all above ground, you know, like that's like 2 feet. This is really high.
Did you see that rock in the middle? Okay.
Woo! Oh, good job, Dad.
Good job,
You're a
Dad.
pro.
Oh, that wasn't the waterfall.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. The falls are up here.
Oh, poor Pat. Oh, Pat's good.
This is the wall right here. Yeah. You want to go straight ahead, you're good.
We live to tell the tale! Ready? This is so much fun! Yeah, talk about it! Whoa!
You can see in 2019, the rocks are way more exposed, so the water's way lower. When the water is higher, it's actually way easier to navigate.
I remember it being whoa! Yikes! Did you hear the sailor scream? Oh, they said,
If you're ever coming up here to do this or you're watching it just to do it, it's better to hang river right the whole time. You can see I'm taking a different path than I took in the last two videos.
Okay, sit.
Well, we're in a calm
Stand
spot.
and sit down.
Dad, watch out! See how big is it?
We're getting some excitement in this film.
This is how you do it. Oh, yeah! I feel like guys, this is a calm spot compared to everything else. This is a waterfall!
Bruce just yelled, "This is a waterfall." This is the waterfall. This is where if the water is really low, it can be like a 5-foot drop. If the water's high, like it was in 2021, it's just like a 2-foot deal. But you can clearly see the rocks exposed on all sides of it in 2019 where they weren't in 2021.
That's it. That's the whole thing. We live.
We lost a D-ring. Raft's leaking all over the place. Hunter did put some duct tape on it over there. Zach and Hunter are hard at work. Rock stacking. Water temperature up here is still pretty cold, probably in the 40s, but air temperature is warm, so nice to get a bath in. Pretty much just camp every night, break camp in the morning, and head downstream. That tree in front of us is what you would call a sweeper. It's when the bank erodes underneath and the tree flips down. Sometimes those things will cover up to 3/4 of the river. They're probably as dangerous as the falls or more. Mickey wanted to eat fish every night, and the grayling fishing is good enough that we were able to eat fish every night. I was hoping there would be some reds running. The king season was closed early, low numbers, but we never really saw too many reds. I think 2 or 3 the whole entire trip, so just running late this year. Probably as a result of that other group losing the 2 rafts and all their stuff. But Zach spotted a pretty nice spinning reel on the other side of the bank there. No way for us to pull over, so Hunter swam across and we attempted a retrieval.
Yep, it's right down in front of that tree right there. Yep, right there.
Right there.
Yep, I see it.
Right.
Bring it over.
So,
Nice one.
can you hold on to it with one hand and grab this rope with the other? Huh?
Probably.
Okay. Jump and swim. Yeah, I don't think I can launch the throw bank all the way across. You have to swim a little ways, and it'll go out and it'll come to you. And then grab the rope.
We practice with these every year, but this is a throw bag. It's supposed to be used for like emergency rescue. The whole idea is that you throw the bag upstream of whoever you're trying to rescue, and the rope floats down faster than the person moving in the water. They grab onto the rope, and then you can swing them to shore. Works pretty good most of the time. Everything that people lose going down the river that we see, we call a river treasure. So this would classify as a river treasure.
Nice job, Hunter. What'd we get?
That's what we got. Fancy. Come on.
How you feel, Hunter?
We hold it far off.
Yeah. Yeah, hold it far away from you so it looks bigger.
How's that?
Yeah, that's good.
Oh,
yeah.
Look at the fin.
Oh yeah. That's a beautiful
All the
grayling.
coloration.
Yeah, very colorful. You guys gonna be able to get it? We might have maybe should have stopped.
I'm gonna jump up on the boat and fix my life jacket. I'll get back in.
Just jump right on the boat.
He's like thinking about it.
Hey, we can catch now.
Easy on the fish.
Oh, it's rock.
Jump, Hunter, jump.
I need to push with the rope.
Don't look like it's working out. Can't you do one single pull-up?
Not like this.
Get your sister over here to help you? Alright. What are you doing?
Trying to get up and fix my life jacket. I'm gonna get up on the back.
Dude, I can't help you.
Oh, look at your stroke.
They're trying to catch up with Ben, but Ben is steadily rowing away from them.
Run fast, row faster, Bruce.
Day 3. There's the fish cleaning crew. We got the water filtering. Campfire's going. Beer is a little bit warm, but not as warm as the air. Madison is doing battle with the charcoal grill. Who's winning over there, kid?
It's yet to be determined.
What's the issue here?
Charcoal won't light.
Are you taking a picture?
I'm not cooking my hot dogs over that spruce. You get that going. I'm not eating those fish either. I'm all fished out.
Slimy fish.
Oh yeah. Zach's suiting up.
He's probably gonna regret it in about 5 minutes.
Yeah. Stephanie got sunburned.
You know what though? If it wasn't raining,
I'd rather it be raining.
you would be miserable if it was raining.
I wouldn't be
He's dead.
hot.
He's already miserable.
Stephanie's feeding the eagle a fish head. I think it's taken off. Everything's red on you except the back of your legs. Flew away.
This looks much better than the garlic chicken.
The garlic chicken wasn't very good. Oh, yeah. A lot of screaming out there. And that there is the Alaska pipeline, oil pipeline, right before Sourdough Campground. So we're at the end. So now some rafting logistics. We take out at Sourdough, we get in a vehicle, or somebody does, and we drive all the way back to Paxon Lake, get the trailer, come back, load everything up, and then we can go home. Well, we didn't catch any reds on the Gulkana on the flow trip, but the fish just started running good in Chitna, and a buddy dropped off that cooler like 110% full of fillets. So Stephanie's gone, just me and the kids. Got the table set up.
We're having loads of fun.
Matilda's in the garage doing the vacuum packing. So we'll let you know. We'll see how many we got. I don't know. It looks like he was saying 50, but it looks more like 80. So we'll see. Madison.
Yeah.
Where's dinner?
Oh my gosh, I thought you were about to tell me the boiled liver. It's right here. It's beautiful.
How many fish did we end up with?
We had 60.
60?
60.
60. Well, we put the not so nice looking fillets in a separate container. We can just cook them for dinner. I figure they're, 2 hours old.
Probably about.
And that brings our 2021 Gulkana rafting trip to a close. Kind of feels like the slowest video I've ever made, but I guess that's kind of what it's all about. Nice, relaxing 4-day weekend. Well, beautiful spring May day. There's still some ice on the creek. We're getting ready to go on the annual Carlton Seagull.